Do you think King Dakar will get a repaint anytime soon? I don't think so because it doesn't need it, and you really can't see the issues with the paint from where you are, like when you're going to ride Ka. I mean, of course, us on the backstage tour for riding in the Bull have seen that Ka could definitely use a repaint at some point, and from Zumanjaro you can kind of see it too. But I think from afar, which is where you're going to mostly see Ka, it looks fine. However, Dragster's probably getting its repaint along with its whole whatever you want to call it. So
We
maybe
haven't
that'll
talked about
inspire
that
them
yet.
to do a little something.
We haven't talked
What
about
was that?
Dragster yet.
Yeah, we didn't. We should talk about Dragster because I think there's a lot of new things to
Yeah,
talk about with Dragster.
go
So,
for it.
There's like
what do
recent
you
pictures
guys
as of
think
today
they're doing
too.
with Dragster?
I personally believe that, of course, obviously the hydraulic launch is gone. Looks like it's gonna be LSMs, and they're gonna extend it. They're gonna expand that bad boy. That's exactly what they're going to do. And hopefully they don't abridge the trains. They keep the same amount of seats because you don't want to mess with the capacity.
Yeah. I think the spike is happening. I think that's. I don't want to say
Yeah,
it's confirmed, but
yeah,
I think we've seen the Iron Dragon supports getting taken out, and they said the track work was just rewelding, but they took out the supports too, and that's never happened. So that's kind of weird how it's like all in the same area. That'd be the weirdest coincidence if it was a coincidence. But I think the spike is definitely going there. I think it's going to bridge at least, or like Iron Dragon's either going to go under the spike, or like something's going to happen with that. But I heard an idea today, and I would be totally down for it if they did something kind of like Fury over in Europe, where you like pick which way you want to start. So like you're either like turn forward or back. I think that'd be so sick. As for whatever they're gonna do after the top hat, it probably might just be a little hill, and that's gonna be it. I don't see them actually like doing anything crazy. But I'll leave that up to you guys. What do you guys think?
Brian.
I think
Brian.
it'll probably be you'll come out of the station, do like maybe a little something, almost like how Pantheon has that beginning part, and then the quick switch track. Then you'll go in. There'll be a spike. I think there'll be a big spike, and then enough to get you to go up and over. But the thing is, if you notice in all the photos, all the columns for the supports are there on the brake run. So if they were gonna like put a hill in or do something after the tower, they would have took the columns out. But all those columns are still there. So it just leads to believe me it's going to be a brake run after the tower.
Are they still there?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the photos from Winter Chill Out. I thought they all were.
There
still
were brand new
stacked up.
photos like today.
How?
Someone posted brand new photos as of like today. They were on they were on someone's Instagram. I'll send them over.
Well,
Well,
if they're
personally,
just double check because I thought during Winter Chill Out all the columns were still there from the brake run part of it. And if they were going to add a hill or do anything after the tower, why would they leave them all in?
Yeah, they are there. I'm looking at this photo right now.
So after the tower, it's probably going to be brake run end of ride. So you're probably going to be look more so when you leave the station, it'll do something little, go into a quick switch track, and then you'll go back and forth up a spike, to get up and over, get the momentum to go over the tower. Was my best guess on what Dragster will become.
what I'm thinking. So I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with the coasters of Six Flags Dubai, but one of the coasters they're adding to Six Flags Dubai is a coaster called Spitfire, and it's basically exactly what I think they're doing for Dragster, just on a smaller scale. It's an intimate, of course, but it's a swing launch where you launch at the top hat, come back down, go backwards, go up a spike, go forwards, go to the top hat, and brakes. Or I think it may have an airtime hill, I'm not too sure. But I think what they're going to do with Dragster, it's going to go forward, go to a switch track, launch forward first. Maybe they'll add an airtime hill, or maybe they'll just keep it straight, flat launch. I mean, considering it's Zamperla, it's probably best to keep it flat. go up the top hat, go backwards, and I think they're going to go absolutely huge with the spike. I think it's definitely happening. There's no other reason for them to demolish the entire exit platform as well as take out pieces of Iron Dragon. I think personally they're going to pull a fast one and try to get the record for world's tallest coaster, which would actually be super hypocritical on their part because back when Millennium Force was built, they claimed it as the world's tallest coaster, even though Superman Escape from Krypton existed in Magic Mountain, but they refused to count that as a coaster. They didn't see it as a coaster. And it was also because of the fact that it was a shuttle coaster and didn't go all the way up all the time.
But
so I think
this
it's pretty
is a full
funny.
circuit still.
What?
It's technically still a full circuit, though.
Well, no, the two ends of the track don't meet.
No.
Or are you talking about Dragster?
Dragster.
Yes, it's full circuit, but at the top there, it's not going to go to the same height every time necessarily, and not everyone on the train will be at the same height at the same time.
That's true.
Okay,
that
better question. Do you consider Pantheon and Icebreaker a shuttle coaster?
To a point. They have a shuttle element.
They do.
It's not a shuttle
Just like Full Throttle. Full Throttle has a shuttle element.
I'm just trying to figure out how they're going to get us, because they're going to use that.
Oh, they're definitely going to pull something like that.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not technically a shuttle coaster, so that's how they're going to go with it.
Shuttle elements, yeah. You know, unlike Superman Escape from Krypton and Magic Mountain, it never ever reached 415 feet unless it's going to fly off the damn thing. It only reached probably 400. Never went all the way up to 415, if you notice. Even when it first opened in the 90s, it never went all the way up to the top. Now it just goes up to 328 feet.
Do you think this spike's going to be over 500 feet?
I don't think so.
At Cedar Point, I think they'll probably try to hit 500. They'll definitely turn it into the new, giant element of the park.
I wonder if they'll put like a drop tower on the back.
That'd be pretty cool.
Something like that.
But it's not going to happen.
Twisted spike or regular spike?
I think twisted, but I'd rather a regular spike personally. I'm not huge with the twisted spikes.
I think it'd be very funny if none of this pans out at all and they just try to get it working as the ride was.
True.
I could see the was it from Busch Garden? Was it the Drakenspire spike?
Yeah,
They moved because Intimate had those plans. Why not use them for something else?
Yeah, well, it's not going to be Intimate. It's going to be Zamperla.
Well, yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.